I talk about my friends, they don't use frequently. Some once in a blue moon they use, otherwise they don't use. Even whenever I'm interacting with, Indian speaker, they use bunch of idioms in their conversation, and it is very difficult to understand them.
Yes.
Sometimes they yeah,
Indians have
sometimes
so many proverbs and idioms in their conversation. But
yeah,
when I talk about like native speaker, they are using general, proverbs and idioms in their conversation.
yeah. My name is Reena Sharma. I'm from Rajasthan. I completed my qualification in BA. Nowadays, I'm running YouTube channel named Masum English Girl, where I upload my solo videos and conversational videos. And I love to connect with the people from across the world. I enjoy cooking in my free time. That's all about me.
Tell me one thing. Have you ever connected any native speaker?
I have friends from there.
Okay. Tell me something. What is difference if we are connected with a native speaker and if we are connected with Indian people or Asian people? Any difference?
If I talk about my experience when I'm communicating with Indian people, so whenever I'm struggling to frame my own structure and to sentence, so that time I come in Hindi. I articulate my thoughts in Hindi, but when I'm talking with native speaker, so that time I have to force myself to convey my message in English only. So that time I learn a lot instead of talking with Indian people. So that is why usually I try to connect with my native speaker friend. They are my friends, so usually I spend my time with them.
Native speaker from which country?
From USA, from USA, I have many international friends. I don't have even a single friend from India. So whenever I'm free, I try to connect with them, and they help me to learn this language.
USA people mostly speaking very fastly, very fast paced, Then
Yeah.
how you understand their, language?
They knows me that I'm a learner, I'm learning this language, so they try to manage their rate of speech. They speak in a way that I can understand, and nowadays it is my habit, so I can understand. Doesn't matter how they are speaking, I can understand them very easily, and they can understand me as well, because in initial days it was difficult for both of us. They were not able to understand Indian accent, and I was not able to understand them, but after certain period of the time we both are able to understand each other.
Are they using idioms, proverbs in their simple conversation?
Not regularly. Sometimes they use, not continuously. Yeah.
Because I
Sometimes.
am observing in some channels, they are frequently using proverbs and idioms.
I don't know, but if I talk about my friends, they don't use frequently. Some once in a blue moon they use, otherwise they don't use. Even whenever I'm interacting with Indian speaker, they use bunch of idioms in their conversation, and
Yes,
it is very difficult to understand them.
yes. That's why
Sometimes
I'm
they use
asking
idiom.
if
Yeah,
Indians are
sometimes
using so many proverbs and idioms in their conversation. But if I
yeah.
talk about like native speaker, they are using general, proverbs and idioms in their conversation.
Yeah, they don't use constantly, but if I talk about Indian speaker, they use it repeatedly, even unnecessarily, because sometimes their idioms and their proverb doesn't make any sense when they are using in the conversation. So
Hmm.
I love to connect with them.
Have you ever connected any British people?
No, American only.
Because British accent is very difficult to understand.
But we all Indian speak British accent.
Hmm. Yes, this is a fact. But
So
American accent is easy. American accent is easy. Everyone can understand.
but nowadays I'm habitual of understanding. Now I can understand, doesn't matter which accent they are speaking, I can understand, because I'm habitual of listening different kind of conversation, different kind of people from YouTube.
Yes, and their pronunciation is very different from American people.
Yeah, because they pressurize to speak T later and R
Hmm.
later. But if you
Hmm.
talk about the American, they drop T and R in their conversation, and whenever they are using particular word in there, they can use T and R. They don't pronounce that.
Hmm. So you are discussing any topic with native speakers or just general daily routine?
No, just we have a spontaneous conversation. We don't discuss on particular topic because they are not learning this language. They are just my friend. So if I feel that if I'm having conversation with them on random topic and spontaneous conversation, that is also going to help me out. So I
Hmm.
don't pressurize myself to speak on a particular topic, because when we are speaking on a topic, so that time we can speak only for few minutes. But when we are having random conversation, spontaneous conversation, that time we don't realize how much time we are speaking. And when I speak with them, we have a conversation more than 1 hour, 1.5 hours.
Okay. Did they ask about your city? Because
Yeah,
I observed mostly foreigners are very they have curiosity.
yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. I ask about their city and culture tradition, and they ask about my city tradition and culture, what kind of foods we are having, what is our like native language. Sometimes I try to teach them my native language, and they also try to teach me.
So now today you tell me culture,
What kind of culture?
Rajasthani culture and cuisine also.
Okay, so if I talk about Rajasthan, Rajasthan is very famous for royal and traditional culture. Rajasthani famous food is churma dal bati, and if I talk about the famous sweet of Rajasthan, that is ghevar and jalebi. And in Rajasthan, you can visit many historical places, monuments, fort, and very famous temple. People come from across the world to visit all places in my city. So I always recommend them to visit Rajasthan once in their life.
Mm. But when whenever I am speaking with native persons, they know about Rajasthan.
If I talk about my friends, they don't know much about Rajasthan.
No, they know the name of Rajasthan, particular
They
name.
yeah, they
Yes.
know only name up, and apart from name, they don't know anything. So we have to tell them. Even if I'm celebrating any kind of festival, so they ask me why you celebrate this festival, what kind of rituals you have to do. So I explain them, and sometimes I take them on video call, and I put my mobile phone aside so they can see all kind of rituals and activities, whatever we are doing.
So what are the famous festival of Rajasthan? Which are the famous festivals of?
Okay, so if I talk about famous festival of Rajasthan, that is Holi, Diwali, Makar Sankranti, Raksha Bandhan, Navratri,
But there is one
Gangaur and
Gangor.
Tej also. Yeah,
Gangor is
Gangaur.
very famous.
Yeah, they are very famous.
Did you also celebrate Gangor?
We celebrate Gangaur when we are, like new couple, when we just got married, not
But
every
I
year.
I saw some unmarried girls also doing Gangor.
They do with their sister who newly married, not
Okay.
every year. Yeah, sometime only. So when someone get married in our home, so that year we do, otherwise we don't.
Okay, they are doing for good husband, good
Yes,
future husband.
they
Okay.
they do. It's kind of our ritual after marriage when Tej come first time and Gangaur come first time. So that time we have to organize.
Hmm.
We have to
And who
celebrate
are the
that.
god? Who are the god of this festival? Gangor.
Isar Gangaur. Isar Gangaur.
Isar Gangor.
Yeah.
Okay. Isar means?
I don't know Isar means, but Isar Gangaur.
Isar means Lord Shiv.
Okay.
And second name, what was you were saying?
Gangaur means Gora, Parvati.
Gora means Parvati. Yes.
Okay,
But
okay.
in Jaipur, there is only Gora. Isar is not present here.
Okay, but when we are celebrating Gangaur, we have to do worship of both of them, Isar and Gangaur. And sometime we go to visit
No, no, in the
fair
main
also.
city, they are holding a, rally, I can say,
Yeah,
where,
fair. I'm talking
fair.
about that only. Once
Hmm.
in a year, we can visit fair, and that is
Hmm.
very huge fair. People come
Hmm.
from other cities as well to
Yes.
visit that. That is very
Yes.
famous.
Did you also
So have
visit that fair?
no, I'm not into visiting any kind of places. Last week, I visited one monument to record my second vlog, and after coming from there, I was literally tired. So I'm thinking I'm not going to be outside again.
Okay. I saw in the reels.
Okay, in the reels only. But
Yes.
you are living in a Jaipur, you can visit if you are into traveling.
But that time there are,
Huge
huge
crowd.
crowd, I can say.
Yeah, huge crowd that time.
Yes. And police patrolling also. So it is very difficult to go.
It is very difficult. We are living in a Jaipur, but we don't visit. But people who are living in other city, they come to visit that.
My area is not full of crowd, but if I talk about like main pink city, it is full of
Yeah,
crowd.
main big city. It is full of crowd.
Every time you can, find so many foreigners.
Yeah, exactly. We can find many times because there are many historical places. Like we can take an example of Hawa Mahal, Jal Mahal,
Mm.
Nargad Fort, Amer Fort. So people come to visit there, and nowadays
Maybe
foreigners
I.
are coming there to record their vlog as well. They are
Mm.
representing our India in their country. You can see many
Mm.
foreigners.
Mm. Did you also visit any market? There are so many good
Market?
markets also.
No, I don't go in market as well. Whenever I have to purchase something, I say to my mom and dad. They go and they purchase everything for me. I don't go
Like
because
Johari
I'm not
Bazaar,
good at
very
bargaining.
famous. Johari Bazaar.
Yeah,
Did you hear?
Johari Bazaar, Haldio ka market,
Yes, yes, yes.
and
Bapu
Katla.
Bazaar. Katla, yes. Purohit ji ka katla is very famous.
Yeah, it is very famous. So whenever we have to purchase something like when we have to do shopping for Diwali, so my parents go there to purchase every kind of things because we can purchase everything in a very good quality and in very good price.
You can buy poshak from Purohit, that place, and poshak fabric is very good if you are buying from Purohit ji ka katla.
Yeah, my parents also go there, and especially when we have to do shopping for wedding and Diwali, that time they go there. Otherwise, we can do shopping for random occasion. We can do shopping in my own city, Viratnagar. But if I talk about the main festival and function, so that time they go there.
Hmm. Okay. Did you also visit Jaipur Metro?
Yes, this last week.
Hmm. So how was your experience?
I was a little bit scared because it was my first experience. So I was there with my sister. I was asking everything my sister that what I have to do. So she took a ticket for me, like that coin. She gave me that, and she was telling me the instruction that now you have to do this, now you have to do that.
Hmm. But you know, Metro staff is very supportive.
Yes, it is very supportive, but I was not in a queue. My sister was in a queue, and she took two ticket for both of us, and then we travel in a metro. It was
Where
good
were you
experience,
going?
but I was little bit.
Where were you going from Metro?
We were not going. Last week we went Jammu Ramgarh Fort. Uh, I mean during coming that time we took metro.
Because Jaipur Metro had only 9 stations, I think 9 or 10.
I'm not aware about that. We catch the metro from Badi Chopad maybe, and
Badi
we come
Chopad.
to
Yeah.
Chandpol.
There are two
And
chopper, Badi Chopper, Choti Chopper.
yeah, we caught the metro from Badi Chopad and then we came to Chandpol.
Chandpol, okay.
Yeah,
Chandpol.
yeah,
Their gate is very different, Chandpol gate.
Chandpol gate. I couldn't notice that.
Yes. So anything like, are you also using any application for connecting these foreigners?
No, I don't. I used to use, but nowadays I'm not using any kind of application because now I have sufficient friend from other countries. So I don't think I need to use any kind of application to find the people
So how you are
from
getting
other.
these friends? How you are
I
getting these friends?
I got that friend in my initial days when I have started to learn this language. That time I was using one application, High Local application. On that application, I got many friends. So now
Hello
they are
call.
on my WhatsApp.
Hello call.
High Local.
High local. Okay, high local.
Yeah. So now they are on my WhatsApp. So whenever we have to connect, we connect through WhatsApp only.
Hmm. So do you find any difference in their conversation and now you are doing conversation with the Skype learners also?
Yeah, it's completely different because on Skype we find only beginner or intermediate people to have a conversation. But when it comes to have a conversation with native speaker, so they are advanced and native speaker of this language. So we are
Hmm.
going to learn many things if we are having conversation with the people who have a great command over this language. So that is why always we should try to connect with the people who have a great command than us. Because if we are connecting with the people who have a same level, so that time we are not learning anything. But if we are connecting with the advanced speaker who is far better than us, so that
Hmm.
time we are emphasizing ourselves to learn more and more by listening their conversation and by listening and by implementing that in our conversation.
Yes. And if you are getting any native speaker, then I can say Hindi में सोने पे सुहागा.
Yeah, cherry on the cake.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are
cherry on the
using
cake.
very good idiom.
Yeah, it means sone pe suhaga, cherry
Hmm.
on the cake.
Hmm. So do you have any question for me?
I don't have any question, and we already completed 15 minutes. So I think we should wrap up this conversation.
Yes. Okay. Bye bye, Masoom.
Okay, bye bye.